Hey guys, if you've been watching my channel, you've probably heard me say that if I ever make love to my dolls, one thing I'm sure I'll miss is the scent of a good, clean, human vagina. Because that soft scent will drive you crazy. And I'm not talking about a fishy scent or anything that stinks. I'm just talking about that fresh scent that a human woman gives off as you begin to make love to her. So I will definitely miss that. But recently, when I was working in this job that I'm doing to keep my YouTube channel going, it was this older cleanup woman who was at my job. And at my job, we have all of these aisles that you can work in. And she ended up coming on my aisle. And as soon as she hit my aisle, I smelled a funk of all funks. And you talking about stanky. Stanky does not even begin to describe how funkin' this woman was. I'm talking about she lit my aisle all the way up. And you know, if it was just a fishy smell or something like that, that would have been bad enough. But man, this smell came from the depths of hell. It was so funky, so rank, and so lit up, it damn near made me want to throw up. It was the worst smell that I've ever smelled on a live human woman, because I'm assuming that only dead women can give off a stink like that. I mean, it was mind-blowingly numbing. I couldn't even believe that she could stand herself. And man, the worst part is she left my aisle and I still smelled that smell for a long time after she was gone. And as I kept riding through the warehouse, I would smell where she had been. And you know, like I said, a good smelling, clean human woman gives off a great scent. But because human women have an open vagina down there, it's a lot of things that can go wrong with the human woman's body and their chemical balance. And I don't know what in the hell was going on with her. All I can say is she needed to see a doctor pronto. It was so funky, stanky, nasty, and completely trifling. I'm talking about Lord have mercy. It could knock you off of your feet. Man, so that's definitely the type of vagina that you don't want to come anywhere close to. And she was so funky, you didn't have to get close to her. All you had to do was damn near be in the same building as she was in. And no offense to her, I'm glad that they ended up letting her go like the next day. Because I'm assuming that word was spreading around the warehouse about the funk trail that she was leaving in that place. Man, you don't want to ever experience anything like that. You know, I was working at a restaurant one time, and I remember I was cleaning up the women's bathroom, and I knocked over a steel casing entitled napkins. I didn't know what was in there, but when I knocked it over, it was full of old tampons, and it gave off a funky smell like you wouldn't imagine. But even that smell was not as funky as that woman was. So, I would say one thing that I love about my companion dogs is I will never have to worry about a stink or funk emanating from their bodies like that. The only way you can get your dog to start stinking is if you make love to your dogs and you don't clean them out afterwards. And if you do that, you're just straight out trifling and nasty as well. So with all that said, I'm so happy that's something I will never have to experience with my synthetic companions. There's a big feather in the cap of companion dogs because although I love a good scent from a clean human vagina, things can actually go very bad if a human woman is not taking care of themselves. And I know one damn well thing. I'm gonna definitely take care of my synthetic companions, and I would never have to think about a funk or a stank that can be smelled around the world. So with all that said, it's been me, JayDollKingHefner, and the beautiful My Cloud. We are